entity is they've already sanctioned Douglas Gansler for divulging exculpatory evidence illegally, and they sanctioned him. He had to pay all kind of fines. But you know, that's why I'm going to Doug Gansler's office right now. I'm going to demand that I be allowed to file a criminal complaint against this court. And if he doesn't, then I'm going to have to sue the state of Maryland in his office for fraud. And based on, that's about a 20-page report, 30-page report on his criminal activities. It's Attorney Grievance versus Gansler, 377 MD at 565 through 2003. How he got to be made Attorney General of the state of Maryland, it's an absolute joke, and he should resign, especially after the fact that he's the same things that he's done to tainting the evidence in the case State versus Jerry Mathis is happening time and time again, and the Court of Appeals needs to pull his license and put this gentleman out of business. So George McDermott, I'm gonna pick this up when I leave the Gansler's office in here in Annapolis, and I'm gonna also see some of my congressmen and senators to find out what the story is. God bless and have a good day from the land of the scam and the home of the fraud. Maryland Court of Special Deals for Gangsters. George McDermott, Secret Justice News, MarylandCourtWatch.com News. This is the 28th day of February 2011. I'm just leaving the U.S. Supreme Court's guards office where I had my petition for writ of certiorari date stamped into the court. That's the petition. Here's the lodged appendix. And then I includes also a letter to the clerk of the court. If there's any deficiencies or anything, let me know, and I will correct them. My sincerest thanks go out to Chief Justice Roberts for granting me an extension of time. I didn't think I was going to be able to make today's date because none of the government agencies that I filed Freedom of Information request on responded, except for the Maryland Attorney General's office, and he didn't respond until the 22nd after we had a meeting at the Maryland State House with members of the Judiciary Committee, finding out why these unsigned orders are being allowed to be used by Maryland courts to disenfranchise our citizens. It's shameful that over 1 million people lost their homes last year to foreclosures, and the governor and all the members of the Maryland Senate and the Maryland House, the U.S. Senate and U.S. House signed on to a request to ask Chief Justice Bell to stay these foreclosures, but of course he and his gangster lawyers didn't do that. They just went ahead and modified the rule a little bit. But this is against BB&T Bank and M&T Bank for fraud and the illegal theft and sale of my home on August 18th, 2011 on my rental property. So I'm going to pick this up later. I've been up 3 days straight trying to get this petition done. But this lodged appendix, I put in a thank you to the Chief Justice for acknowledgement that for all his help that he gave me, and so that he would know that I am grateful. But you know, we have to do something now that I have the letter from the Maryland Attorney General that says that unsigned orders are unconstitutional and invalid. Now the big fight comes to get the U.S. Congress and the Senate and the Maryland House to make positive changes so that every court in this country from this point on is a court of record. Every court proceeding is recorded on audio tape. Every court proceeding has a record. Every clerk of the court in every court has a standard of professional responsibility to keep records and to have consenting opinions and dissenting opinions. So I will be putting legislation together to make this happen for the people of these United States. George McDermott signing off for MarylandCourtWatch.com and SecretJustice.com from the United States Supreme Court, March 28th, 2011. God bless. Have a good day.